Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to check the difference between regular and irregular verbs and how they are used in past simple. We can think of regular verbs as verbs that have a regularity or predictable pattern. As you can see in this picture, there is a pattern that is predictable. Okay, so all the regular verbs have a predictable pattern, which we are going to see later on. And we can think of the irregular verbs as verbs that are unpredictable when we talk about using them in past simple. There is not a specific rule for changing them from present to past. So that's the main difference, and this is a simple way to remember. So regular, because there is a regular pattern, is something that is predictable for all of them, and irregular verbs, they are unpredictable. There is no rule for transforming them from present to past, if we want to see it that way. So as I said before, the predictable pattern for regular verbs, regularity, remember, is adding the letter ed. When we add ed to the verb, we transform it to past. So here are some examples: walk, walked, talk, talked, work, worked, love, loved, added, invite, invited, and want, wanted. I'm gonna make another video for the pronunciation of this, because not in all of these the letter E sound when we're using it in past. So stay tuned for that one. Irregular verbs. They do not follow a specific pattern when conjugated in past tense. Instead, they have unique forms. Some examples. Do becomes did, go becomes went, eat becomes ate, swim, swam, speak, spoke, break, broke, drink, drank, quit, quit, put, put, hit, hit, be becomes was, or where. Alright, so as you can see, there is no rule. It's not like we add ed, no. If you see the verb do, you do not add ed, because this is an irregular verb. So the past of do is did. The past of go is went, because go is irregular. So the way to learn this is by using them. You need to rely on memory here. But memory best works when you use things in sentences or in communication, alright? If you have friends who speak English, practice with them. If you have an app for writing phrases in English, use that app, okay? Duolingo is a good one, but there are plenty nowadays. There is no other way. I will leave a list in the description of this video so you can download and also use those two lists of verbs, one for regular verbs and one for the irregular ones. Use them in sentences. There's no other way to memorize this. Use them. So as you can see here, the verb to be has two different possibilities in past: was and were. Remember that the verb to be, when conjugated in present, has three forms: am, is, and are, you know, depending on the pronoun. Am for I am, as you can see here, I am in present. So in past is was, I was. Is for third singular person in present becomes was, as is like the same as am, was, is, was. Example in present, she is. In past, she was. And are, we are, they are, for example. You are, in present. In past becomes were. As you can see here, we were, they were, you were. Alright, you know, the verb to be is one of the most complicated ones, so the general rule is that for singulars in past is was, and for plurals in past is were. That's the best way to remember that. Alright, so as I said before, there are many irregular verbs in English. Many. Even more than the ones that appear in the list that I'm leaving in the description of this video, okay? So it's not always possible to predict their past tense forms. There are some of them that share some kind of similar pattern. Some verbs even don't change. For example, quit in present is the same in past. Quit. Put in present is the same in past. Put. Hit, hit, and there are some others. So there is no predictable pattern for them. That's very important to have in mind. A helpful tip is to practice irregular verbs in a sentence. This will make it more relatable and easier to remember. Regular and irregular verbs are not exclusively used in past simple. And this is something you need to keep in mind, okay? They can be used in present, future, perfect tenses, and also in past, which is the focus of this video. And here are some examples. I walked to the store yesterday. Okay, what kind of verb is this? Just by noticing how it is written in past, we can easily know if it is a regular verb, remember, with a regular pattern, or an irregular verb with an unpredictable pattern. If a verb does not end in ed in past, it is not regular. In this case, this verb ends in ed, so you let me know if it is regular or not. Second sentence, I went to the store yesterday. Is this verb regular or irregular? You can also let me know in the comments. I talked to my friend on the phone last night. Is that regular or irregular? I did my homework before dinner. Is this verb regular or irregular? She was happy to see him. Is this verb regular or irregular? We were her students 2 years ago. Is this verb regular or irregular? You let me know. Okay, I'll show you. If you said that walked was a regular verb, you were right. Walk in present, and in past we just add ed. Went is irregular because it doesn't follow this regular pattern, okay? It is irregular. It's the past of go. Look how much it changes. In present, we say I go. In past, I say I went. Talked is regular because it follows a regular pattern. Remember, ed is the regular pattern for all the regular verbs. Did. If you said it was irregular, you were right. Did is the past of do. Was. It is irregular, is the past of the verb to be. In present is. She is happy. Right? Remember that in present we have is, are, or am, as I explained before. We were her students 2 years ago is the past of the verb to be. Again, remember that the verb to be has several conjugations in present. So in present we would say we are her students. But here we're talking 2 years ago, so we were her students. It's worth to note that the English language has many nuances and exceptions, so it's always good to consult a grammar guide. Or, in the case of this channel, it's a good idea to consult my upcoming videos, in which I'm going to explain the pronunciation of regular verbs in past, how to create positive sentences, affirmative sentences in past, negatives, questions, yes, no questions, information questions, all that in the upcoming videos. Stay tuned for that. And we reached the end of this video. This is a short one and I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I see you in the next ones. Bye bye.